I've made a complaint. Will you now take enforcement action?
Not necessarily so. So we have to assess the situation. We've got a duty to investigate a complaint, but we do not have a duty to undertake enforcement action. So our first stage is we have to assess whether there is a breach in the first place. We have legislation that tells us what is a breach and what is not a breach, and that's our first step. So if there isn't a breach, obviously we can't even consider taking enforcement action. If there's a breach and we think there's harm being caused and there's an assessment that has to be undertaken from that, we have to justify taking action, and that's called expediency. So we can only take formal enforcement action where it is expedient to do so, and we have to justify that. So if somebody, for example, undertook works which would have got planning permission if they had applied for it beforehand, we can't take action out on that because it's not expedient. It's not an offence to undertake works without planning permission. We don't punish people for doing that. We have to undertake an assessment to look at remedial works that might be required.